Hi. This is Milca with Kids Crafts and Arts on Wheels. Well, today, I want to share something with you that I posted already on the website and on Instagram and YouTube. It's about abstract arts that I made with my children in one of the centers I visit in the Central Coast, and I came with the idea to grab a canvas and do some geometric drawings. I'm not sure if it's clear enough for you to see, but I'll check later. And I was really, pondering with the idea that abstract arts and drawing shapes, circles, and in different ways. If we could teach geometry with arts for children in such a young age, then I realized that teaching abstract arts for children I would say abstract forms because they can't make the concept of arts like we can do, but abstract forms. It will require a concept of space, shapes, and forms, which is fine, but, however, this topic showed a specific significance, especially for me because when I was young, I had extremely difficulty in abstract concepts, like geometry, maths. I faced really great challenges when I was in a school. I had quite some help, but determination, of course, because I wanted to pass all the subjects so I could go on holiday with my cousins. But it's a journey that brings us to face these struggles. And in my time, I was so disappointed with myself. I was thinking, oh my God, how can I be such a failure? And I was bullied quite a lot, called stupid. I didn't understand. It is for me abstractions thinking was something really hard. I got this quote from a website blog called Okinger, and I think we can't teach children geometry, which is quite very in certain way its forms, and you can see it. And says, children develop critical thinking skills and learn strategic thinking as they make choices, and I thought, well, if there are choices, we can slowly making them understand why geometry is such a difficult subject. But then I presented these graphics in the canvas, and then I realized that the canvas becomes a training ground. It's very visual spatial, so the shapes make them focus on that special space and that's just a blank. So it's really good to introduce arts for children, especially in abstract way. When they have some limited space, so can they focus and then put the colors they want in, etc. So these skills of observations. It's also very important because it helps the concentration, it helps them to visualize spaces and forms, and also are not overwhelmed by the blank spaces of the canvas, which once I saw many times, that's happened. So, the selection of colors and shapes, they did not select the shapes, but the colors that they will apply and the shapes and the techniques like the shading. I teach them that do not mix in the little painting pot, but you will mix in the canvas. Then you can spread slowly, and this is called shading. So applying of the selection of color shapes and techniques requires a problem-solving and decision-making skills, which is also a very, very, very important part in emotion intelligence when I started talking about emotion intelligence now. So 2 days ago, I downloaded a video about critical thinking and emotion intelligence in children. And I have here a script that says, my script, of course, as a process that develops steadily, if we persist in encouraging, we'll see that it will make children learn about all the concepts in a practical way. And for children in the age of 5, they are really practical. You cannot teach them empathy and things without they see it happen. The same is with abstraction of painting. So and I will ask, can geometry become art? Or what can emotional intelligence be learned from that? Well, it is really an exciting journey to discover geometry as an artistic pursuit and has a big potential as well, and emotion intelligence can foster that. So then, I would be so great for the time if I had someone talking about, okay, geometry is not an animal that is going to devour you. But let's go by the question. So the first question is, yes, geometry can be art. There was a person, an artist, he was Russian, he called Kandinsky. He uses lots of shapes in his painting. It's absolutely beautiful. Squares, triangles, circles, and it was called art. So in geometry, maths critical thinking could be reinforced with the help of emotional intelligence, so children will be more engaged and liking the I hated absolutely geometry with my all being. So to make positive choices, that will impact in their lives, I am not saying forever, and especially they would not be afraid of something new that requires thinking. I was absolutely scared of have to think, imagine, think. So they should not be afraid of try to understand and select colors, shapes, and techniques that requires problem solving and decisions making, and non-critical because there is nothing of right and wrong when you are doing arts. So maths and other related abstract subjects will become easy to learn, and confidence and self-esteem will be never doubted. Thank you.